Out in the wild, nothing gets me more excited than a mountain lion.
Look at this spot. This is the lion's lair. This is the ambush zone.
And if you're a mountain lion, few things taste better than a bighorn sheep.
And this old boy, he went out in a tough way, fighting a mountain lion.
In rugged terrain, only mountain lions can take down giant bighorn. And with lions on the prowl, these iconic animals struggle to survive.
There's so many things. I'd love to have a little lamb like this for lunch.
In some wild places, lions eat bighorn faster than the sheep can breathe. Tracking lions is my passion, but saving bighorn is my priority.
One thing is for sure about lion chasing, it's never easy.
If lions eat all the sheep, then their own future's in jeopardy. So I'm going to the extreme to save the bighorn and the lion. This is America.
Yeah!
The wild.
Well, there's tracks everywhere out here. But I've looked at maybe 300 boulders, thinking I've found my bighorn finally. No, not yet. Eventually one of those boulders. Right here.
Not just one bighorn, the entire herd.
I'm here to witness a spectacle I've never seen, the rut. But I'm not alone. Mountain lions are here too. And bighorn are some of their favorite food.
Man, just to be this close to these awesome big rams, amazing. And just to see how they're built, those massive horns, those things gotta weigh close to 35 pounds.
I know a lot about lions, but I'm just a rookie when it comes to their prey.
That was my first headbutt. Oh yeah, there we go. The hormones, the testosterone, it's made these things into like rockets.
You know, bighorn sheep look invincible. But not so long ago, you could barely find one anywhere. Wild bighorn were decimated. They're gradually coming back. But in some places, lions are killing more sheep than the herd can sustain.
That is so cool. Oh, check this out right here. This is looks like a young ewe. You can see the very petite bones. Oh wait, there's another bone right here. Check this out, it's another bone. This is the femur of a sheep. This is not from the same animal. You look at the petite size of these ribs, and there's a lot of connective tissue left over. This guy's a little bit older. This comes from an adult animal. And this looks like a perfect ambush zone right here. And look at this spot. This is the lion's lair. Oh, jackpot right up here. Check this out. Look at this. This spot has been going off for years. This has been an ambush zone forever. Look how old this is. And this is not your ordinary skull. If you look at all these little holes in the skull, all these sinuses, those actually act as like bubble wrap and makes them one of the strongest skulls on the planet. And this old boy, he went out in a tough way, fighting a mountain lion.
This terrain is so gnarly, the only predator capable of taking down an adult bighorn sheep is the mountain lion. That's it. But this is a real problem because they're killing an animal that's already struggling to survive. I really want to learn how a mountain lion has the skills to take down a bighorn sheep. And the only way to do that is with the help of some friends.
Look at you guys. Last time I saw these guys, they were each the size of a loaf of bread.
Not too long ago, I met two little tiny mountain lion kittens, Callie and Kaya. And I got to interact with them. Now, they're bigger. They're nearly adults. And they're gonna have the ability to show me what an adult mountain lion can do. But I also brought along another friend. His name is Roosevelt the Ram.
Okay, Mr. Roosevelt. Every time I use these decoys, I'm always really surprised how anatomically correct they are. Now stay right there. Good boy. If you think it's cool to let her off, well, I'll start creeping him forward and we'll see what happens.
Okay. She's off.
She's locked in.
Now, what's important to remember here is that neither of these cats has ever had to kill any live animal before.
She's being really methodical about her steps. She's really creeping in slowly. Look at her. She's focused. Get in position. She's gonna go for the neck. She's gonna go for the neck. Oh. Roosevelt moves forward. She gets up on the stump right in front of Roosevelt, looks him right in the eye and says, "Dude, you better get off my mountain." Kapow! Right in the snot knocker. Snot knocker?
Definitely not normal mountain lion predatory behavior.
But the good news is I got Kaya.
Okay, she's off.
She's gonna find him here and she's gonna be surprised. She's gonna be freaked. Oh. Oh. Look at that, right for the neck. There's something, I'm gonna kill it. Wham, bang, good bite in the neck. Game over.
She goes straight for his throat, claws, teeth out, and she exhibited her natural instincts to kill.
Out of nowhere, mountain lion's on its back. It's game over. Cat's on your back already, dude. You're done. Seeing Kaya in action going for the kill, man, I wouldn't want to be a sheep out here on this hillside, especially in an ambush zone. I mean, I know what it's like to be attacked by a lion. I've got the scars to prove it. And now I feel like we're blood brothers, and it just gives me all the more respect for these predators.
I actually smelled it before I saw it. And this might be exactly what I'm looking for. Look right here. Poop. Look at that, poop. Now, that might look just like a pile of scat, but what you're looking at right here is one giant litter box. And it is everywhere. There is a lot of really recent activity. Look at this right here. And there's scat everywhere. Really, really fresh tracks right here. Mountain lion tracks coming down the hill right here.
Oh, look at this. Big track, little track. That means one thing. We've got a family group. At least 2 lions. That explains all that scat, that giant litter box. The other thing is all this activity, all this back and forth here. All this fresh tracks going over the litter box. There's probably a kill really, really close. I'm gonna get up on this knob, look around. But we definitely have a mountain lion right here somewhere.
first mountain lion tracks right here, and now I've lost them. We've got scavengers in the air. There's eagles, ravens, and magpies soaring around. We've definitely got a kill around here somewhere. We just gotta look for it. Dude, look at this, look at this, look at this. Cat kill right here, cat kill. Look at this, there's 2 elk here. I've never, ever, ever seen this before. And this is definitely mountain lion kill. This doesn't even make sense. This mountain lion killed 2 elk at the same time. So I don't know what happened here. I don't know if, you know, mom got one of the elk and the kitten got one of the elk and they drug him in here. Now, they've got like the ultimate mountain lion buffet. And there's a lot of meat left. You know, when they kill an elk like this, they'll bring it in here, and the first thing they do is go right into the rib cage and eat the heart and lungs. And, you know, big toms, big males, they'll break the neck of an elk like this. But females and young, when they kill something, sometimes what happens is they do it by suffocation. They'll literally come right around and they bite right like this, right on the face, close that mouth down and hold until the elk stops breathing. And if you look at both of these elk, their mouths they're closed shut. And they were closed shut by the jaws of a mountain lion.
You know, I've tracked mountain lions before. I've filmed their kills. But this kill, this is unique. 2 elk. I have a lot to learn here. There's no way I'm walking away from this scene. I'm gonna set up my blind, and I'm gonna be here tonight when that mountain lion comes back.
There's something right down there in the sagebrush. We got a cat, we got a mountain lion. This mountain lion has moved in very, very slow, a lot of thought. Even though it's moving into its kill, it knows there could be other animals around, and it's being very, very cautious. We've got another one coming up. This is good. Definitely another mountain lion, so this looks like it's confirming female with young. Yep. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right now, I can see one of the mountain lions is actually sniffing one of my cameras. That is in your face. Don't eat the camera, buddy. Eat the elk. Okay, now this is getting interesting. I've got 3 mountain lions. There are 3. No wonder they killed 2 elk. This is awesome.
So now I have got a full-size family group of mountain lions right here. 3 nearly full-grown mountain lions. No wonder they can kill 2 elk. Imagine what they could do to a herd of bighorn.
just, I don't know if I'll ever get to see it again. I mean, it's that rare. This could be my last time ever witnessing mountain lions in the wild. So you definitely cherish every opportunity you get. And tonight has been incredible.
Oh, look at this. This is the hoof of a little mule deer fawn, probably killed by mountain lions right here in the same area.
Here in the Rocky Mountains, the lions have loads of things on their menu, and the predators and prey are pretty much in balance. But in the Sonoran Desert, the balance is gone. Same predator, same prey, but there are very few sheep and way too many mountain lions. And that's not good for the mountain lion either. I mean, lions are doing what lions do, but if they wipe out their prey base, they put themselves at risk too. So it's really hard to know what's the solution. I'm here in southwest New Mexico, and the operation, the mission, is basically save the desert bighorn. And I'm in for the ride of my life. Wow, right in this gnarly stuff here. Well, here I am, up close to a desert bighorn.
Desert vegetation.
And some desert vegetation, yeah. I mean, this place is gnarly. Does not make these captures easy at all. But these animals are gnarly, they're tough. Desert bighorn might be tough, but they're in real trouble. Diseases killed off most of them. Get that blindfold on, it'll make her feel a little secure while we untangle this mess. Now, mountain lions are killing the rest. So there's this awesome high-tech operation going on to save them. Last thing you want out here is an ocotillo in the butt and a hoof in the face. Hobble them up, they feel secure, and that's what we want. She's blindfolded, she's hobbled. We'll get her secure in a bag and get her back to the base as soon as possible. Here.
Well, I think what we'll do is we'll land the helicopter right here on this little ridge. If you can just hold her in your lap, put her nose out the window.
And I'm like, what? This poor gal has no idea what's in store, and neither do I. This is certainly something new. Flying over the desert, man, it couldn't be more different than the Rockies. In the Rockies, the predators and prey are in balance. Down here, sheep are definitely losing the battle to the mountain lion. So there's a huge effort going on to reintroduce sheep and increase their numbers. And it starts with monitoring their precious lambs. I mean, that was a wild ride. What do you got there? This is a pretty complicated process.
About 62 kilos.
Step one, catch a ewe.
This is a rat's nest, as they say.
Step two, see if she's pregnant.
There's a fetus. You can see the rib cage. You can actually see the heart in the upper part of the screen to the right. And you can see the heart beating.
Then they insert this special vaginal transmitter so they can find the lamb when they're born.
Okay. So you can look at 2, 3, 4.
Step four will be monitoring the lambs to see how many the lions are killing.
So the low point for desert bighorn sheep was probably in the late 1970s when we had less than 70 sheep in the wild. And that's when we started to try and increase herd numbers.
So we've implanted the vaginal implant, and once this pregnant ewe has a lamb, that's gonna come out, and the temperature's gonna change. It's gonna get cooler, indicating the birth of the lamb. Now we only got about 48 hours to find the ewe and the lamb to get a collar on that lamb. And the only way we can do that is with this radio collar right here that we're fastening on. So this gal, she's been processed and she's ready to rock and roll.
And that was quick.
That's what we tried.
You ready?
Keep the stress down.
I'm ready.
go.
Hopefully, the next time we see her, she's got a healthy little lamb with her.
But my day is far from over. We've got to process 20 pregnant ewes before sunset, and they're scattered all over the desert.
I mean, this is like the Wild West out here. We've got guns, we've got helicopters, we got cowboys. And it's like a rodeo.
One looks like an opening. Yep. Great hit. Yeah, that's on her. Yeah, she's balled up nice. That should be pretty good. She won't go anywhere.
These guys are crazy. Diving down these gullies, just doing all these crazy moves. Pow! That net comes out and goes over the animal. Hopefully.
Just a little behind. Okay, no problem. Hold on. Watch the rock. I got it. Okay, coming in with some pedal. You ready, Stuart? Yep, ready. Okay, anytime. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, yeah, got her. Yeah, okay, pull up. Good net, good net.
So now I have to get on the ground, jump out of this helicopter, try not to get my head chopped off by the rotor.
So now we got her tangled in the net. Gotta try to get her untangled.
We have to get this animal back to the base camp as soon as possible. And if I mess up, that animal's life's at stake.
That's going to be good enough. We'll go ahead and go over.
Do you have a bag up there?
No, I do not.
You gotta be kidding me.
We're kicking butt, we're getting a lot of ewes, we're slinging them back to base camp.
65 kilos.
She is pregnant.
She's gonna do it quick and painless.
Every second counts. There can never be too many hands here at this pit stop.
X marks the spot on her butt here.
That's actually to make sure when we go back out looking for ewes, we will not recapture this animal.
That was quick. That was like way better than a NASCAR pit stop. You know, there's a lot of effort going on to save the desert bighorn, and that's great. It's such an important animal. But so is the mountain lion, and I hate that down here, it's a big part of the problem. So I need to find out why.
It's this old, age-old thing, cat versus dog here. And without these guys, there's no way we'd even get close to this cat.
There are mountain lions all over the desert Southwest, and Arizona Game and Fish are watching their every move. Which means I can find out why the lions are hitting the bighorn so much harder down here than up in the Rockies.
Pistol, come here. Pay attention to me.
So just as the sun came up this morning, we got a signal of a cat. She was actually really close, right at the base of this mountain. But as soon as we let the dogs out, the dogs started barking. She heard that, and she's gone over the top. So now, we gotta get the dogs close, hopefully pick up her scent,
And then the chase is on.
Lions have to be really gritty to survive out here in the desert. And man, that's where the story gets tough. Because you know I love mountain lions. But if these cats are eating all the bighorn, then there's some tough decisions to make.
So, when I have chased lions in the past in Montana, there's a lot of real big trees for those cats to run and get up in. I don't see any trees around here.
Back! Is that you or Boomer? Boomer! Hey, come here! Back!
You weren't lying, you said that you're gonna be yelling speck a lot today.
spot, speck, pistol, bullet.
Pistol, come here! Back! Hey, damn it!
There is a racket. There's no doubt in my mind that cat can hear us coming, and it's probably scared out of its mind.
Back!
Get that cat. Where's that cat?
So that's dogs catching the scent of a mountain lion right there. Brrr! And that means they found the scent of a cat and it's time to go. 2 lions, and right as soon as we crest this hill, I can see the dogs running and I can see a lion right out in front, right in the sunshine, just smoking across the desert. The one with the collar went this way. The dogs and the one without the collar went that way. So.
I'm just hoping we catch one of the two.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's gonna be interesting down there in that open, flat ground. That's, I mean, I've caught lions before, but never out and stuff like that. It might get a little rowdy.
Yeah, that line's gonna go. We got to get down there. We're gonna compromise
we're good.
safety.
Go, do your thing.
Oh, it's gonna be smooth as silk.
We gotta protect those dogs. We gotta get a dart in that cat. This is when the action and the danger begins. Dogs are off the leash. I'm off the leash, my camera crew. I left them in the dust behind. They got all that heavy gear. They can't keep up. One thing is for sure about lion chasing, it's never easy.
Hey! Get back!
So as we come around the corner, all I can see is teeth and claws. Dave gets off the perfect shot right into the front shoulder. We gotta go in there, start grabbing dogs before something gets hurt.
Get back! Hey!
This is Rosie. Rosie's known to be the brave one of the bunch. She got her head in the mix, literally, and those mountain lions are fully equipped with very sharp claws, and when the sharp claw gets you in the eyebrow, that's what happens. A little bit of a spurter there. Those wounds are superficial and will quickly heal. Fortunately, we got in there and saved the dogs and the cat from taking it to another level. No life lost.
Come here, guys.
I'm just trying to get the cat cooled down. Grab this dog, somebody.
Yeah, come here.
Mountain lions have a lot of tools, and this one right here, they call it the kill claw. These guys are sharp. This one looks like the end of it might be in Rosie's face over there. Last time I saw one of these this close, right there. So the lions north of here, they have a high density prey base. They're moving in 100 square mile ranges. There's plenty of food. Out here in the desert, I mean, it is desolate, and prey is few and far between. And some lions have to move in ranges up to 1,000 square miles just to find food. So when they come along to a population of introduced bighorn out here, it's like walking up to a buffet. I mean, they might walk across miles before seeing one mule deer, and all of a sudden here is this kind of easy pickings bighorn, and that's when they start hammering them.
And bighorn, they like rocky points, and they like to be high places, and they're a lot of times easy to see. And mountain lions hunt like people. They're visual. They really can be really bad on bighorn sheep, especially, I think.
Got some bobbing going on. Head up. A little wobbly, a little drunk, but the reversal's working. Now it's time to go up there and catch Mom.
She's definitely across the valley, Tim.
The dogs are all going that way. We're all going that way. Then all of a sudden we get a beep over here. Turn the telemetry around. No, she's over there. Dogs all go this way. That sounds interesting. People are going everywhere. We don't know which way the cat is. That way, this way. Wow. Hot, dry, gnarly, steep, sneaky cat. This is turning out to be another marathon. Way up there, the dog's finally got this collared cat. She's caught way out on a pinnacle. They got her surrounded. Not the most ideal spot for darting her. You guys ready?
That's a perfect spot right here.
We're gonna switch the collar out, or are you gonna react?
Well, we're going to try and reinitialize this collar first.
You know, it's all about the collar. The whole point of this study is to track which lions are eating bighorn sheep.
Let's start getting some fluids in her, Tom.
The collar tells us when the cat's made a kill. And if it's a bighorn they're trying to protect, then unfortunately, they'll have to go in and remove that lion.
Within our project area, we probably have about 500 sheep and probably about 10 to 15 lions.
You know, they kill probably a large prey item once per week on average. These lions, I think in the desert, though, are probably a little less than that, so maybe 40 a year.
So this cat has probably killed how many animals in its lifetime?
250 maybe.
And I mean, of that, potentially half of that could be a bighorn. One animal, this cat, could literally eat a whole population of bighorn. And she looks like she's waking up, so we better shimmy down the hill.
You know, that's so unusual to be able to catch 2 lions in one day in the desert like that.
So the reversal's kicked in. She's sneaking off, going down the hill. Today's been a success. 2 GPS collars on 2 cats. Now we can track these predators.
I'm going to come back in a few days to see if either of these cats are hunting bighorn. But now, I've got to return to the bighorn rescue operation. This time, the stakes are way higher. We're moving some rams who are far more powerful. It's gonna be a whole different ball game. So I've got a crazy plan to find out what I'm up against. Ow. When bighorn sheep run into each other, it's like a head-on collision of 2 cars. And now I'm gonna go out there and try to capture these guys? There's no way I'm doing this unless I know exactly what I'm dealing with. You don't mind grabbing that black case? I'll grab my special device. So this is the zone, huh? Their headbutts gotta be one of the strongest collisions in nature, right? But just how powerful is it? I don't think anyone has ever measured it before. But I've got a plan. There's this ram at the Phoenix Zoo named Truman, and I think he's going to be the perfect candidate for my experiment.
He really likes to ram this. This is his main area where he gets a lot of his aggression out.
I've got this awesome device here. Check this out. This is the Strike Mate. What it does is it measures power, like the true power of a collision.
If he hits it, this will be the only way that anyone has ever read the ramming power of a bighorn sheep.
Looking good. So I got the cameras all set up.
Oh, great.
And there's a couple ways I want to, test this out, see if it's working. I think I'll start off with a simple punch.
All right, hit it.
All right, here we go.
5,424.
Not bad. All right. Plan B here. I'm going bighorn style. I used to play a little football. You ready?
Ready.
All right. Down, set, hut. Ow. Anything read?
It only says 723.
No. Should we stop messing around and just bring in the pro? Oh yeah, here we go. I like that. You ready for this, man? Now you don't want to hit the... Yeah! Now you gotta hit the target, man. The target.
Casey's running up and down the fence line. Truman does not like Casey being on the other side of his fence and his mat. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah! How much was that one?
5,022. Wow, oh my gosh, he just did the first hit. It's over 5,000. Okay, it's actually less than what Casey did. That's a little embarrassing.
Hey, Truman. I'm winning. Come on, show us what you got. Yeah, good job.
5,424.
Dude, I punch harder than you hit with your horns. Come on.
I know in my heart that he can hit way more than 5,000.
Come on. Come on. Yeah! Well, he dug in deep that time.
That was 13,910.
Oh, you just killed it. Shattered the record.
That was awesome.
I mean, you can see because his like feet kicked out. He like just dug in deep.
Look at, that's an awesome number.
I mean, he
I
like
love you, True.
off the charts, dude.
That was a huge hit. We now have a great measurement on the power of a bighorn ram's head. And he wasn't even trying. And all of a sudden, he was like, bam, and that was it. That was beautiful. That deserves a snack.
Okay, sheep. That's 11 o'clock right there. Okay, yep, I got it.
So Truman's experiment has set me up for what's coming next. I've got to help move some captive rams into the wild where they'll help rebuild the bighorn population.
This cliff right here, man, I got a lot of turbulence. Ready? Yep, ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, looks like it opening. And fire. Yep. All right, hold on, I got a spot right here. Okay, I'm out. I'm gonna come off mine.
You know, the net's on these big rams, but they're still running around, jumping down these cliffs. Try to get down there fast, because every second matters. These captive rams are actually inside of a giant enclosure, but that doesn't make it any easier.
Hang on, buddy.
Just on this one enclosure, there was 30 mountain lions that were removed from the ecosystem because they were trying to take advantage of these enclosed rams. That's a lot of cats.
Work that off his head. I'll get this other hobble on. Yeah. I got it. Hey, I need a bag, sling bag. Where's my sling bag?
We dropped it to you. It's right there in the bush there. We dropped it behind before we left.
10-4, we're just colorblind.
All right, right behind us in the bush.
Eric, you trying to call me?
You know what they say, if you can't tie knots, tie lots of them. Okay, guys, we're ready. All right, let's get this guy hooked up and send him home.
That's the ultimate alien abduction right there. That ram is going for a ride of his life. But next stop after this, out into the wild, where he belongs. So Dave and I have got a kill signal from the collar that we put on that female quite some time ago. And now we're just gonna sneak in there and see what they got. Maybe a bighorn? I'm kind of nervous. I've tracked these cats all over the darn desert. We're soulmates. But if she's killed a bighorn, then she's done. Game over. Oh yeah. But what I catch on camera is not what I expect.
Let's stop talking. I'm thinking it's gonna be right near the bottom of this slope down here. It's about 300 feet before the wash down here. So, right there, there he is.
Out in the open, out in the open. desert mountain lions right there. But really cool to actually get your eyes on one of these cats. I mean, they're super elusive.
You know, I was really relieved that that wasn't a bighorn sheep, because now the cat gets to live.
Horse in this country. Just kind of feeling her teeth there. Feels like a younger deer.
Man, there's so much of this mule deer doe here. It's a perfect opportunity for me to set up my remote cameras.
Oh yeah, come back, Mr. Kitty.
Is it the cat? No. It's a coyote. Not just one coyote, but two. And they drag this sucker off down the hill and chow down. Man, it's tough. It's tough out here in the desert.
And this poor cat, walking across the desert, finds some measly little herd of 4 mule deer, takes one out, tucks it up underneath the tree, comes back, and it's already been taken away by a pack of coyotes. These desert cats definitely have it tough out here.
But I have to admit, I'm more worried about the bighorn sheep than I am about the mountain lions. There's just not enough lambs surviving to keep the herd numbers up. Remember the ewes we released? Well, one of them has given birth. The question is, where's the lamb?
Sounds pretty loud.
Sounds really loud.
Yeah.
So she's right up on this hill then.
It's right up on this slope.
We've got to get a color on the lamb today if we want to monitor its survival. And newborn lambs are easy pickings for mountain lions.
Weather's blowing in, it's getting dark. We don't catch this lamb tonight, it's not gonna get a collar, so hopefully Rebecca and I can find it here. If I find it first, you owe me a beer.
Okay. I've got some at the house.
Well, I'll tell you what, looking for these lambs is definitely like looking for a needle in a haystack, except for when you, oh, look at this right here.
Bingo.
Have my official lamb gloves on if I can do anything.
Great. Do you want to hold one?
I don't want to.
No, I don't want to hold the lamb.
Who would hold it?
He's huge. This is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
I mean, when it comes to wild babies, it doesn't get any cuter than this. And these are the little guys that we're trying to protect here in New Mexico. All of this management of the predators really boils down to these little guys. I mean, the more cute little guys like this that can survive, the better.
He's peeing on you.
Well, baby's a baby, and every once in a while,
You haven't lived until you've been peed on by a big
you get a little tinkle.
So
Did you tinkle on me?
I'm gonna attempt to get a weight on him. So if you could try and
Well,
hold up
he
his
doesn't
leg.
weigh as much as he did about a minute ago.
I know it.